Hey everyone, I hope you're taking it easy and your day has been great thus far. For this video we'll be going through an unboxing of the high grade 1-144 Dilanza Soul, and this is from Mobile Suit Gundam, The Witch from Mercury, released by Bandai this year being 2023. Now I did grab this from Hobbylink Japan, so I'll have a link to the Dilanza Soul in the description, as well as a link to the wider range of Witch from Mercury kits as well. Straight to the front of the box, here we have the Dilanza Soul. So we have looked at the Dilanza in the past, some time ago. I believe it was green, at least. But now we have a Soul version of it, sporting a bit of a darker color scheme, which I am liking. So we have one Dilanza, we have another Dilanza from the rear and from the front. Very interesting looking indeed. So it looks like it will be some purple with either dark grey or possibly even black primary colours. Guess we'll find out soon enough. Bottom of the box, recreation of the front pose, which is always nice to see. And then we have some different shots of the Dilanza. Nice shot of it from the front. The back, which actually does feel like a recreation of the same artwork on the front of the box. Some quick commentary about some of the weapon inclusions, things like that, attachment to an action base, things like that. So your standard little product points to give you an idea of what you're building. And there we have the unpainted state of the Soul. So it looks like it will be grey, dark blue, and the purple, which is a very nice colour combination. Front and back of the Dilanza Soul. People who've basically made it, and just the usual blurb about Witch from Mercury. So inside the box, what do we have other than plastic? Two bags of runners, some large pieces to deal with, which is not unusual. So crack open the plastic bags I will do, and then we can have a better look at the manual and the included runners. And here we have the front of the manual for the Dilanza Soul. Reuse of the artwork from the front of the box, but this time just the single unit. We do have some more text down here as well, which I definitely won't read out, but it's always nice to read through some of the flavor text either before, during, or after the build. Back of the manual, line art of the Dilanza Soul, color guide, dark blue, grey, purple, white, and then some metallics, which does make sense, so that's okay. Although to be honest, I could have sworn one of the runners looked black, but could be lighting. Anyway, we'll see those in a minute. In terms of the armaments, beam rifle, beam bayonet, shield, beam torch, missile launcher, and obviously there's been some revisions to the head unit since the last time. In fact, it looks like it may have 2 head units. So there you go. Always very cool to have some options. Parts list, we'll see those in a bit, and I guess what I thought was black really is dark blue. And then the rest of the build, which I won't spend too much time going through. The Witch from Mercury kits have been fairly standard with their build process, which is always good. Unfortunately, at this point in time, I have yet to build a Dilanza, so this may be my very first. But one thing I did want to check, now that we've had a quick look at everything. Okay, I wasn't too sure if the head part was going to be an optional part of all stock standard. Looks like it's stock standard. That's pretty cool. So that is the manual. Yeah, we do have a sticker sheet because it has been a while since we've seen one, but nice and small. So probably green lens for the rifle, top one's most likely the eyes, and the bottom's probably just some color correcting stickers, probably for the back. But that isn't too bad at all. Very, very cool. As for the runners, multicolor A runner. So we have the purple, the white, and allegedly a very dark grey. But there is some nice detailing on some of that plastic, which is very cool. The purple also looks very nice as well. I like that. We have a B runner in the dark grey as well. All the one colour, so lots of joints and things like that. We also do have some of the weapon armaments on the B runner as well. That's pretty stock standard. Now we have runner C, which I thought was black, but I suspect is that very dark navy blue, so that my lighting is probably not doing it any form of justice. And if it does, it's probably when the light is managing just to catch some of the raised edges. But some very large pieces there, but that should be very fun to work with. So that's the C runner. We have a small D runner, a D3 in fact, also in that dark blue. I suspect that's a carryover from the previous Dilanza build. We have a E runner, which is translucent red for your effect parts, which I do remember, which was the previous, I can't remember what the previous build was, but I do remember previous unboxing I completely forgot about the SB runner. And as for the Dilanza Soul, the very last runner is this F runner, which I think is a type of grey. And I suspect these pieces here are probably what will receive those purple stickers from the sticker sheet. And that, when I'm not making a huge mess, is that. So that brings us to the end of the unboxing of the high grade 1 to 144 Dilanza Soul. As I mentioned, I have yet to build a Dilanza, but I get the feeling this very well could be my first Dilanza. Mainly because the colours are calling out to me. Not to say the previous colours didn't, but I do usually prefer a darker colour scheme. But in saying that, the Michaelis was not a dark colour scheme, but that one got me with a very nice lighter colour scheme. But either way, the build looks like it should be very solid. Hopefully some of that detailing can definitely be brought out even with the darker colours of the plastic. But time will definitely tell. But definitely interested to see how that works out in the end. And now that I suddenly remember, it was the Zoward Heavy unboxing that I actually forgot the Beam Saber effect parts. Silly me. Thank you very much for watching this unboxing video. Feel free to leave a like, a comment, subscribe if you enjoyed the content. All of this does help support the channel, and I do greatly appreciate it. Extra content can also be found on my Instagram account, link below, and as I mentioned at the very beginning of the video, a link to the Dilanza Soul, as well as the wider range of Witcher Mercury kits will be in the description as well at Hobbylink Japan. With that being said, stay safe and take care, and I will catch you all in a future video. See ya.